What it do you too? Today's video, I want to chime in with a quick impromptu video slash episode. And today's episode 24. Yes, I know last video I said it was episode 24. I thought it was. I thought it was episode 23. Obviously not. It was episode 22. So, you know what I'm saying? I double checked this time to make sure this is the official episode 24 of the Esoteric Files. Now look, check this shit out. Before I start, we gonna talk about in today's topic. We gonna talk about what is selling your soul. Why do celebrities sell their soul, or why do people sell their soul in general? Because celebrities aren't the only people that sell their soul. You got other people who sell their soul. They just not famous. They just not known. Shit like that. You know. But why is it so important when celebrities do it? So we're gonna break all this shit down, and you know what I'm saying. What does it mean to sell your soul? Look, check it out. So selling your soul is this. And shout out to my nigga Orlando Brown too, man. He dropped some jewels in an interview. I don't know if he did this interview recently. Excuse me, sorry. It's just some gas. I don't know if he did this shit recently or a while ago. I'm assuming this interview was a while ago. But he was talking about selling your soul and what it means and shit. And he stated some good points. And I was like, damn, you know what? He just gave me an idea. So shout him out. But I already made videos about this, but it was some points that he touched on that, to be honest with you, I totally forgot about. But it's 100% facts. Now, selling your soul is this. So every human that's born on earth has a natural soul contract with the Most High. Yes, you heard me. Every human being has a natural soul contract with the Most High. Now, this contract usually can't be altered. Only way it can be altered is if you're tempted by the devil. Why does that matter? Because I thought God was supreme, almighty, da 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 da. Check this out. God is Lucifer and God. He plays both roles. See, you have to have an antagonist. You can't just be the protagonist and don't have an antagonist. It won't work like that. You see what I'm saying? So if it's good, if it's good, take a place in this reality. As good as that is, there has to be some type of form of bad to balance that out. You see what I'm saying? It can't just be good, just like it can't just be bad. It has to be, and I hate to use this term, but this is the only way I can really use it. It has to be balance, not necessarily balance, but it has to be duality. But balance is a synonym of basically duality. You see what I'm saying? And it has to be that balance, but it has to be that duality, which is the same thing. So basically, what that means is, if there's a left, then there has to be a right. There cannot be a left without a right, because if there's a left without a right, in this dimension, you see what I'm saying? This dimension, it will be unbalanced. It'll be off its axis. You see what I'm saying? And what that means is that will start to alter events in the present and in the future. And fuck around might fuck with the past as well. You fuck around, look at your pictures growing up, and you, let's say, for example, this is just a joke, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say, like, that shit was real, where it was just a left, but it wasn't a right, like no right side on planet Earth. That would fuck up the whole balance of axis and sequence of events with shit. So let's say you grew up, you know what I'm saying, black. You look at your pictures, you fuck around, be white. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, some funny shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be vice versa too. You like, what the fuck? I thought in this lifetime I was woo woo woo. The whole time you woo woo woo. Like, nah, that shit funny as hell. But yeah, so it's like, so it's like this shit is happening because um, it can only be altered because Satan is a fallen angel, but that fallen angel has had a lot of power and rank in the celestial realm of the heavens. And when he was casted out, a lot of that magic, oh shit. See, that's the confirmation right there. See, a lot of that magic started, I mean, a lot of that magic, it stayed on him. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, God is God and he is Lucifer. I'm just using that term God, so we don't always understand. The Most High, you know what I'm saying? The Almighty Supreme. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. You know, you know. So, yeah, man, like, shit, this shit real. Like, facts. You know what I'm saying? You know, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I ain't even spoke Paleo Hebrew in a minute. I'm rusty as hell. I gotta get back on my studying. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. And the reason why people get tricked is because they soul contract get altered because they get tricked by this devil, and this devil can come in different forms because once he was casted down to this earth, just basically. So if you look at it like this, right? I'm gonna break this shit down to you. And what happens is, so basically, a lot of people don't know that heaven essentially is technically it's a higher frequency. It's on the star constellation, Sirius Sun. So, well, Sirius Sun C, but it's really the star constellation of Sirius. But you have different, planets in that constellation, like Nibiru, aka Planet X, Sirius Sun A, Sirius Sun B, Sirius Sun C. I think you have Sirius Sun D as well, and probably some other dwarf stars and stuff out there that we don't know about. And that's where mermaids and dolphins and whales and shit, they all come from that planet. Canines, dogs. That's why it's called the dog star, the dog constellation. Because when you look at it, the star, the constellation, is shaped the face of a dog. But that's where canines originally come from. The star constellation is Sirius. Why you think if you look at Sirius XM radio, their logo is a dog? Come on, bro. I'm surgical with this shit. Now look, check it out. Um, People like celebrities get caught up and get tricked to sell their soul is because a lot of people are born in poverty, born in messed up situations. You see what I'm saying? And some people's situations are worse than others. So that's why you really never really know what somebody goes through. Anybody can look happy and all this shit on the outside and all this shit. But you don't know what that person is it's genuinely going through on the inside unless you really talk to that person, know that person like that. And even if you really do, you never really know. But somebody really ain't gonna probably really tell you their true pain. Like I said, unless this person like your spouse or something, or like your true best friend or something. You know what I'm saying? Well, they really tell you, but like if you don't really know these people, you don't really know what somebody truly going through. So it's like, you know, so people they I don't know what everybody individual story different, but they usually get approached by a certain group of people and they want them to do X, Y, and Z, or certain people go out and look for it and seek things like, the Masonic lounges and shit, practicing the Aleister Crowley bullshit, and it's different shit like that, channeling evil spirits. A lot of that shit start with that. A lot of people be playing with Ouija boards. A lot of that shit start with that, and they get caught up in that shit. And the devil, which is a real demonic spirit, offers them shit that they can get on this manly, plainly existence, which is true. And motherfuckers feed into it. They start getting a taste of it, and they think that this is the only way to get it because they have been tricked, they have been deceived. And a lot of people just end up, their souls just get taken like that. You see what I'm saying? And Orlando Brown was right when he said a lot of people sell their soul too. Y'all think it's because, they get the money. No, they sell their soul because they work for the devil now. Like they soul is his, but he continuously used those people, and they continuously live forever. You see what I'm saying? They continuously reincarnate, but when they reincarnate, they don't reincarnate as regular people. They reincarnate as people and like rich families. And I'm not gonna say like rich families like all, because I cannot speak for all rich families. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, not everybody that's rich is wicked and all that type of shit. But it's like a different level of wealth, or they just born into more of a life of prosperity, but it's more in a wicked way, and their life is more constructed. You see what I'm saying? Because they're being used by the devil. Because when they sold their soul in that essential past life, they're gonna live forever, eternity, because the devil owns their soul. He's gonna keep using them, but when he's using them for wicked purposes. You see what I'm saying? Why you think these pictures of Jay-Z from the motherfucking 1500s or whatever the fuck it was floating around and still floating around? Why you think it's pictures of statues and shit of Michael Jackson back in Egyptian times? Come on, bro. Like, this shit is real. And then, remember, I forgot what song it was called, but Michael Jackson even got a fucking music video with him. And then I think Chris Tucker was in there too. When they was, I think it's called Rock My World. I think it was in Egypt and shit, dancing and shit. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Put this shit together, man. Put this shit together. Exactly. See what I'm saying? So this is why a lot of people, they do that, but when they realize it ain't really what they thought it was, then you know what I'm saying? They eventually just try to try to expose it, and then that don't ever work out, or you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. But yeah, man. So that's essentially the reason what happens, and that's how they soul contract get altered, and boom, shit, the motherfucker's done. It's just pretty much that simple.